All right, perfect. Now we're jumping on to the next close. Now this close, you won't know it as a close, but you'll know it in the sense that you've ultimately asked this question before, right? But it's tactically called the delivery close. Okay, delivery close. Write that down if you can't see my board. And it goes like this, very simple. In my line of business, hey, so look, when would you actually like to take occupation of a new property? Right? Would it be today, tomorrow, or at the end of the month? Right? Now that question asks them, when do they want to take occupation of their new property? Now you word it specifically like that. What you're trying to tell them subconsciously is, hey, look, I know you've made the decision already. They could not know, or chances are they have no idea that you have either found out within your interaction that they've made the decision internally, right? But you can safely use this close to test out whether they sold or not by asking this simple question. Hey, look, man, when would you actually like to take delivery, or when would you want to take occupation of your new property? All right? And they can give you this answer next week at the end of the month. Right, now that's an indication that you're moving towards the right direction. Now you can call this not a supplementary close, but it's like a mini close within the actual close. Because you might say this today, but it doesn't mean, you might say it right now, it doesn't mean that they'll sign with you right now. Right? There may be a process you need to follow. You may need to send them a link to apply. You may need to send them the application form. You may need to send them the OTP. They may need to write the OTP with you right now. They also may need to, go get a loan approval. But the point is, by using this close as a bit of a mini close, it gives you an indication if you're moving to the right direction or not. Now, if you use this close and they tell you, well, look, we're still looking around, or do you have anything else? Now you know at least that, you know what, you have them on the wrong product. You have them on the wrong property. Now, such a close is very crucial for the use. So I'll give you an example. I've used this close, especially when it comes to rental leads who come to me, or people who want to lease out apartments. I ask them this particular question because I want to garner whether are they sold right now or not, so that I know whether I need to either show them another property, or I need to take them through something else, or are they actually in the market to buy as opposed to leasing? Because I've had many people who come to me to rent an apartment. I've had 2 thus far in my line of business, especially from rental to sale, who came to me to rent out an apartment, and I've asked them specific questions and they've signed OTPs merely because I was able to garner exactly what they want, and I've used particular clauses to have them come to an agreement with me. As of today, both those OTPs were signed and the deals have been closed, mainly because I knew exactly what to ask at which particular time, enough for me to get an agreement with them. Right? So again, delivery close goes like this. Hey, look, when would you like to take occupation of a new property? Or when would you want to take occupation of a new product? Or would you want to take delivery? Depending on what you're selling right now. But the point is, you ask that question within your sales process to find out if you have them on the right property or not.